I'm often reminded of the thrill of my youthful passions, the young romances that felt like the movies, tuck everlasting. But as I feel the tug of the everlasting, I'm raptured by gratefulness that I didn't get what I was once after. We are young. Here's to never growing up, they say. But could we even fathom if we got what we asked for and stayed the same? Because half the people we graduated with, they never changed. Caught up on the Ferris wheel of the life they treated as a game. And we all know that doing the same thing over and over has a name. It's called insanity, and that's what happens when the lusts of our youth haven't been tamed. There were two trees in the garden that were distinguished from the rest. The tree of the knowledge of good and evil and the tree of life. And I must confess, while it would have been nice not to have the option to make the mess, I'd rather have the freedom of choice than be oppressed. And when man chose to eat of the tree that he was commanded not to, he was exposed to a reality he never would have thought, dude. See, man's initial posture shifted from praise to shift and blame. Instead of owning up, he chose to hide behind his shame. He said, I ate because of the woman that you gave me. And that's the root of our immaturity and misbehaving. We blame God for all the dumb choices that we make, and we forge others to deal with the weight of our own mistakes. Instead of owning up and confessing our own sin, we choose to see ourselves as the victims. Yeah, the victims of unforeseen circumstances. We get caught up in the middle of these bad romances. The moment it goes south, that's when we begin to panic. We begin popping off at the mouth like loose cannons, finding anyone in sight that we could point out who might be part of the problem. We forfeit our rights to be leaders, take our problems, and actually solve them. When we continually refuse to own up to our own bad choices and surround ourselves with all of these negative voices, therein lies our refusal to grow up. Well, God, I guess I'm ready to grow up because you're taking me from glory to glory, but glory's a hard place to leave. And I mourn over yesterday's miracles only to be deceived. I forget that you are a well that doesn't run dry. And as I look through these teary eyes, wondering if I could ever be the same, I hear you say no, because you could be even better. Like the sun coming over the dark horizon, it's time for better weather. Well then, Lord, strip my complacency. I hear you whispering, if you could just get a taste of me. Well, I've tasted and seen the unseen, but it feels like it's been so long. And God, my track record proves that I'm not that strong. And see, I know the best things in life are worth the wait. And I need some margin in this life to empty this plate of tasks and work so I can get in your presence and experience rebirth of the dreams that you've placed inside of me. Because I know you've called me to grow up and lead. But if leading these people depends on my own abilities, not only them, but I am done for. I look back at my past opportunities like, man, I should have done more. But in those moments, I felt so low. I felt too inadequate. Looking at myself in the mirror like they don't even see the half of it. See, I long for long-term fruitfulness, but short-term success is more appealing. And I long to have perseverance, but I struggle when I'm not feeling your presence and hearing your voice. And God, I know it's my choice with how holy I become. Not that I can make myself holy, but by giving access to your Son and allowing Him to sanctify the deepest parts of me. Then Jesus, sanctify the deepest parts of me. God, search my heart and know all of my anxious ways, because I haven't said a genuine prayer in days. And as of late, I've been in quite the haze. And so get me out of this dazed and confused state and fill me with the passion, the perseverance, and the presence to be great, because I am ready to grow up.